Oh,
you
combat
good
medic.
Stuff. You AFK'd in the middle on the top of a
combat medic.
and got captured.
Listen,
what am
listen. I
right
never
now?
gave in though, unlike you, who didn't, you know,
I
speak
didn't
to
give
him.
in. It's
You gave
precisely
in.
why it didn't.
You
give in.
gave
It's 'cause
in.
only you were captured.
You sat on top of a
Yeah.
mountain for an hour. I'd rather be kidnapped than that happened to me.
I distinctly remember Envoy saying something like, well, they've made a mistake capturing him, they're gonna fucking kill themselves.
Called an airstrike and killed everybody in the tower.
Yeah, including me!
Costs of war.
Fuck off, cost of war.
Casualties of
You're a
war.
cost of war.
Yeah, Proton, you know when I said you did more damage than costs? One negative was like a negative 0.5 of a cent because of Fire of Life, you had to pay the family.
Fuck you.
They didn't care too much.
I don't have a family.
Oh.
Exactly.
Explains a
So we
lot.
paid barely
So then
anything
what the fuck did you pay?
to get
Nothing.
your body away from us.
The first homeless man on the street that we felt like giving money to.
Fuck you. How much
Okay,
did you
Matt.
get?
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. We're waiting for Paul and Red Cell.
Alright.
Paul needs to do his mod list again because he overrided it.
Because you're not clever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, hold on, he needs the mod list, I can give him one a copy.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he got it, but he needs to, you know. On
Can you
the
imagine a
launcher.
mill sim that required you to have like a diplomacy or some shit just to join?
Oh.
With
I
what?
brought up plenty of people that graduated college and are just the dumbest people I've ever met, so that means absolutely nothing.
I'm not in college yet.
We can tell.
Fuck you.
You still got to learn how to cook a meal.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Did-
if you go off to college by yourself, buddy, you're gonna starve to death.
No, I can survive on beans on toast easily.
Yeah, until your body shuts down from getting absolutely no protein at all.
We'll buy some MREs then.
They're more expensive than just buying food.
It's fine. No, it's got all.
I'm gonna go
my
get some
essential-
chicken and rice while we
You're
wait.
just
I'm
gonna-
fucking hungry already.
Oh, fucking hell, we have to leave you and you're gonna get kidnapped. Oh, it's his fucking
Mac is
fault.
going to get overweight if he eats MREs, because come on, they're so
Well, fuck
much.
you!
Yeah, you still technically have to heat up an MRE, so you still have to technically cook it.
Hey,
Yeah, he'll
stop
probably
that,
like
please.
burn his finger when he just heats
Don't
it.
have your-
So-
Okay, do excuse me for that.
Do you know at the end of like school, do you get taught how to like do like basic cooking or
No,
something?
because high school,
No.
because
No.
primary and secondary school are absolutely useless.
Well, what the
Don't
fuck
teach you
is the
anything
point of
useful.
that then?
And remember, British system's different from yours.
Still,
Even
in
that,
the
the
British
school
system, you
system
don't learn
doesn't
how to
teach
do
you
your
fuck
own. You
all
don't
about
know
growing
how
up.
to do. You don't learn how to do your taxes. You don't know how to budget.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do anything. And you don't learn how to do any of that stuff in school. Either school system.
Yeah, that was
That's
lucky.
why you
Important
don't
stuff.
pay him.
I was lucky because I grew up before the generation of game consoles, so I learned how to cook because my mum and dad taught me.
Yeah, I do too.
I can
I
make a
learned
cake.
how to cook.
I can make a Vicky sponge.
shit.
You know what a Vicky sponge is, Edis?
No clue.
A Victoria sponge. The greatest sponge of them all.
Okay, hold on, fine, let's ask you this. This is nice and simple. Good for Christmas. How do you make a good roast?
User joined your channel.
How do you make
my
a
life.
good what?
User in your
A good
channel
sweet
timed out.
roast ham.
A
very
roast
fucking
ham?
A good
The fuck is roast ham?
Oh shit, do I have any beer in the fridge? Give me a second.
No! Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Farrell.
Buddy,
no,
I
no,
can
no,
make
no,
you a
no,
fucking
no.
beef Wellington
Is
if
it,
you want.
wait, what the hell is roast ham? Do you mean like gammon?
Oh god.
What? You don't know what roast ham
What the
is?
fuck is
Oh, I've
roast
got 2
ham?
bottles of beer, boys.
It's a ham
Matt
that you
ordered.
roast.
What the
Steamed
fuck is
ham.
I've
Two
never
balls,
had
two
roast
balls.
ham.
Ham comes from a pig.
Somebody kill Pharaoh. If he doesn't know what a ham is, I need to.
I've
we
never had
need to
roast
stop.
ham before.
Okay, Farrell, talk
You're
to
English,
Ken.
you never had roast ham.
No, for Christmas we have chicken.
Shambles.
We have
I've
chicken.
had it.
We have what do we have? Chicken, turkey, and gammon. That's what we have. Chicken, turkey,
Sure,
and gammon.
like a beef Wellington. No, okay,
Yeah,
Farrell.
but roast beef.
You
You
need to
fuck
ask
the
your
roast
parents
beef.
to do a honey roast ham. Which is
Do
ground
you
beef with
mean
some
gammon?
honey.
Do you mean gammon?
Did he just say he doesn't know what roast beef is?
I know what roast beef is, of course, but what the hell is roast ham?
What's just the fucking
Gammon
A
is
delicious.
animal? Yes, but it's called
What
roast
the fuck?
ham.
I've never had roast ham.
God, man.
Okay, Farrell.
Shambles, man.
You need to get Ash your parents for a honey roast ham.
This is
It's
hurting
the
me.
best ham you can get. It's sweet and good.
It's
For
basically
once, I
gammon with
feel you,
pineapple
Envoy.
on it then.
Oh my, not pineapple, you idiot.
I love pineapple. Pineapple on, not roasted pineapple on gammon
Kill
with
him.
an egg.
Can we fire
Oh.
squad him because he
Oh,
loves
that's
eating
amazing.
pizza on pineapple and ham.
No, pizza on pineapple is amazing.
What?
Oh,
Don't worry about
It
man.
is, it is, it is.
I'm trying to beat the stupidity out of my head.
It's really
Is
nice.
that microwave?
Fuck you, no.
Thresh his food already.
All you
Fresh,
use
yeah,
is
give me
the cargo
roast
truck
ham.
backing
I'm
up.
talking to Pharaoh.
The pizza delivery car
Yeah,
Can
backing
can
up.
can somebody send me a photo of roast ham, please?
Perhaps I get the hell out of my spot.
Okay.
Envoy.
Roast ham is literally a joint
Envoy, do you need a better ham for that face
User in
bashing
your
on the
channel
wall?
timed out.
Oh,
It was Mac
That's
again.
I
gammon!
was just
That is
trying to-
actually
User
gammon!
joined your
I would
channel.
really appreciate if this would stop fucking crashing on me.
Roast
I have a
ham
feeling
is
Mac-
Just
gammon.
crashing it.
I have no idea what it is. It just randomly stops.
It's Pharaoh. He's so stupid and he does not know what roast ham is.
Roast ham is fucking gammon. You can go right off.
No,
calling me
it's
that.
not.
Yes,
Roast
it
shut
is.
the fuck up! Give me
Roast
some.
ham is not gammon.
I'm eating. Shut up.
It looks exactly the same.
By the way, I can't move because
Or
I'm...
what classes do you take in school?
What classes?
Special
All your
ed.
normal ones like English, math, religious studies.
Stupidity 101.
That's a good one. Yeah, I love stupidity 101.
Remedial second
all the
grade English.
sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, and then I pick computer
grade
science,
geography,
geography, and business studies.
Okay, hold on. Can I just test this? Something's
Ooh.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh, Mikey, mate.
Thank you, Fessia.
User joined your channel.
Fuck is that?
It's an
Is
air
that
raid
It sounds
Amazing.
like an air raid siren.
Fresh air.
It's an air raid siren.
It actually is.
No, dude.
Did you just download a
It's either
Roblox?
an A-rated
It sounds
siren
like
or he's
Roblox
just enjoying
death
his food
sound.
way too much.
It is.
It
Brody,
is.
did you just download a Roblox oof soundboard?
No, that's literally a YouTube video. I'm not kidding.
Oh my
Mark,
god.
why were you
Watch the
asking
same video.
what subjects I picked, Mark?
What
Bro,
was
is there a
that?
reason you want to stand literally as close as possible to me as you can?
I let
It's
it
gay.
work.
Mark.
Cool.
Yeah, I know it is. Please stop. I
Oh,
did not
Mark's
consent.
left
Yeah,
again.
guys,
You don't need
guys,
to.
come on, I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you this.
forgot.
I can't move backwards, so...
It's Europe. You don't need to.
Okay, fine. Can I just ask you a simple question? Hold on.
Oh, somebody.
User joined your channel.
Some milk. Yeah, go for it, Fred.
I have a feeling it might be my thing.
What, Fred?
How does a nuclear bomb work?
Fuck off. I know you asked this question last week or something.
Radiation.
It's the combinations of atoms hitting each
There we go.
other,
Split
creating a
together,
mass
goes,
explosion of
the energy
fucking
release
mushrooms.
detonates everything.
What was that,
I've
Pharaoh?
got that better explanation than you, Pharaoh.
Basically, a big mushroom cloud. There you go. Have fun. So, Mark, why did you want to know what subjects I picked?
Yeah, my mic cut out when you said it. What did you actually say? What
Alright,
classes
so
to take?
all the normal ones like maths and English and science, yeah?
Right.
And religious studies.
Right.
Then I picked computer science, geography, and business studies.
All right.
Why?
Wondering. I left
What is
school with
nuclear fission?
The question is though, can you tell the difference between fusion and fission?
Well, fuck off.
Because
Everything's linked to you, by the way.
Did you say fusion and fishing?
Yes.
fusion and fission. What's the two
Fission?
differences? The thing that's typed in fucked up fission.
I have no fucking clue.
The difference
Oh
between
my
fusion
god,
and fission.
even I know that.
Listen, Red Cell,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
gives a shit about what you know. You're not in the fucking game. Alright, carry on.
How does a gun work?
I'll
Dick letter.
fucking show you right fucking now if you want to know.
No,
You wanna
explain the whole
What
gas
the-
operating system and otherwise.
Come on,
Oh,
Pharaoh,
great,
please
we got a
explain
Mexican
that.
standoff.
Put military here so they can definitely make sure if you get it wrong.
I'm just American, so I know how it works.
Yeah,
now I
that's,
can get
that's
that
a
before you
fucking
man.
About
thought.
same.
I actually am very similar to that.
So, Pharaoh, please explain how when you fire a bullet, what happens? Like,
Only gun
No
I own's in my
comment.
trousers.
remember the little. Alright, please explain.
Oh wait, hold on. Fucking Pharaoh.
Yeah.
See this sciences that you take, right?
What?
See this sciences class you take?
Yeah.
Is that standard? Like you have to take it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like base level science.
I do physics, biology, and chemistry.
Alright. I came out of high school with a higher physics, a higher chemistry.
Oh yeah. You can pick either like you have to do basic sciences.
Yeah, then you can choose them
But
after,
then at
yeah.
my school there's this thing called triple sciences where you get all of them and you
Triple
get like
sciences
3
are what?
lessons of each of them.
Oh no,
week.
see, where ours is physics, chemistry, and biology was a different subject each. You had to take a different class for it.
Yeah, it's now everything's in one, and triple science is now used if you want to get into anything in medical.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't pick triple science, so that I didn't feel
Semi-automatic
fucking
firearm.
part in it.
When you pull the trigger, it releases the sear, which releases the firing pin, which fires the bullet.
Matt.
Which shoots gas out the gas system, which releases it, which pushes a piston, which pushes the bolt back, which pulls the extractor, which ejects the shell, which the bolt comes forward and then pushes another shell into the chamber.
And then a small flying piece of metal enters somebody's
Wow,
body and
that
fucks them up.
was so interesting, and I really need to know that for the rest of my life.
Do it.
I
Basically, it's a
can't
hollow
say
metal tube with rings inside, with have metal.
It's basically a
it slows
hollow
down the
cage
gas.
with space. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
and it slows the gases down.
Imagine a metal tube with like spacings of metal in it, like rings. Maybe not, it doesn't even have to be rings. It could be anything with like spaces. And then when the bullet travels through the gas, gets caught in the spaces, and it lowers the sound basically.
I can't play this anymore.
What the fuck are you going on about?
So that's how a suppressor works.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's ask this, Pharaoh.
Here we
Newton's
go.
first law.
I don't fucking know.
What's Newton's third
I
law?
I don't know
I don't
the difference
fucking
between
know.
the first and second laws. Like
The
I don't
third,
know
I'm pretty
which
sure the
one's
third
which.
is the third one. Not every action has a reaction.
Yeah, I believe so.
Equal or opposite reaction.
So
Yeah,
that's
the
why
third
when
law.
you
So,
shoot a
first
gun,
is
you
the
get
first, then.
recoil when you shoot anything. As long as the gas hits something behind you, will have recoil, kind of.
Yeah, Mac, it's not equal or
That's
it
why
is equal
RPGs
and.
don't have recoil.
Because the gas goes.
Red cell.
Is it equal and opposite reaction?
I'm getting,
Yeah.
I'm getting on
Yeah,
now,
right.
Thresher.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was equal and opposite or equal or opposite reaction.
It does.
Yeah, no, it is and opposite.
What would
Alright.
happen if you shot an RPG right at your feet?
What do you think?
You
the
could
bullet-
code
Let's-
Well, no.
To be
because-
honest with you, there's not always a chance it will detonate though.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
because
you
you know
got-
a 40mm grenade launcher. If you shoot one of them at the ground near you, it bounces, doesn't it? Like it
Well,
don't
that's
go
an
off,
arming fuse.
or it like just sticks in the ground.
That's what
Yeah,
40
that's-
mics are. That when you launch them, they fuse. So if the fuse hasn't fully like
Yeah,
ignited,
so
it
it's like
won't
the same
detonate.
as an RPG, then, or not?
Well, no, because an
No,
RPG has
you're not.
well, some RPGs have metal tips, so when the metal tip contacts the target, it'll detonate that way.
Yeah.
But some have a firing fuse.
It
Yeah,
depends.
some have a timer as
So
well.
an RPG, then, yeah. So when you just have the rocket on its own, say you threw that, would anything happen to it?
Is
No,
it-
like
No.
because the RPG is electrically fired.
Armed,
So
yeah, and
basically
fired.
what happens
Okay,
is
so the
trigger
actual
spins
launcher
electrical
arms the
more
RPG.
and fires it.
Yeah, Pharaoh, it's the same as a bullet. I can chuck a bullet at you, nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Unless there's some odd thing, prime hits the rock on the ground, it goes off.
Well, that's the kind of idea.
And then
of
it
a
would pretty
mortar,
much do
like,
nothing because it would get no velocity.
That's the point of a mortar, really. If you
would
drop it
still
hard
hurt
enough on
right next to
something,
you.
if you drop it on something pointy, or anything metal, and a mortar hits it, and it hits the firing pin thing, then it'll detonate. But that's basically what a mortar tube is. It's just a fucking pin at the bottom of a tube.
So how the hell
Right.
does a cluster bomb work then?
It's just
It's
a
a bomb. It has
It's a bomb with a lot of small bombs in it.
Do we?
Yeah, but how does it know when to step?
You don't know how a mortar launches.
You drop into the tube. There's a
A little metal
At the
spike.
bottom-
Yeah.
Yeah, at the bottom of the tube, it hits that. Boom.
which it,
flies
hits
away.
it ignites the primer, which launches the
Yeah.
thing out the.
Yeah. Basically, the bottom of the mortar becomes a small rocket.
Well, it works more like a rifle than a rocket, but
Yeah, no, but just in the tube, I'm talking about, like, as a rifle, yeah, it gets, like,
Quick
rocket
fail,
out of
not
your tube.
everybody has brains.
This is a very good science
Pharaoh's the
lesson.
best example.
Yeah, fuck you, Red Cell.
Now fuck you.
Okay,
Pharaoh,
then.
shut the fuck up.
Pharaoh,
Fuck you.
Pharaoh, here's a good question. Name one noble gas on the elemental table.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
dead easy.
yeah,
Do
it's-
that? Oh, I don't. I think. I
Proton,
I don't wanna sound
Proton,
like
you
a
should
bum.
know this. Proton, you
I
should,
haven't.
you should,
Fucking
yeah.
LT, I
That's
had
what
to
I
fucking
say.
study that shit to get
But
a
I say,
fucking
you just
fix.
fucking, me and you were talking about doing science. Remember, you were doing your test or some shit, and I was helping you out. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
There you
it
go.
an helium one?
No. What's up?
Nice.
Is it not?
I'm gonna get my hints just so he thinks.
Are you
Farrell,
sure?
What do clubs have? Those the giant signs. What are they?
What?
Giant
Those bright,
signs.
those
lights-
bright signs outside of clubs.
No, he was. No, you were right, by the way, with helium.
Wait.
Yeah,
Right.
just this one, which everybody should know off by heart, because it's the most common and most one used.
Yeah.
There's actually
like,
two
I
that are
can't
quite.
hear you.
windows of
Can you
the,
guys come
of stores.
forward?
What's the
Can you
password? Is
guys
it
come
still GSEC
forward?
310?
Yeah.
Right, Bird.
Walk
come
forward so we can
Hold
hear
on,
each
I
other.
can't hear you.
Okay, Farrell. Big. So you know there's clubs that have the giant signs out the front that light up.
Yeah.
What's in them, or what are they called?
Oh,
Oh. I think. Oh.
oh god.
No.
Yeah.
It's something. It's got a small amount of like something in it, doesn't it? Fuck.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
no,
got
it's
something
just-
like
there's
to
just
do with
empty
like
tubes.
radiation or
Freaking
something in it.
light
I
up.
think.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
Did you just say radiation?
I don't know. It's got something.
All right,
in it.
here's an easy one, Farrell.
No. Like
What?
is it neon or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Neon.
Yep.
Neon.
Hey.
That's a noble gas.
Isn't that
It's
partial?
very
Something,
unreactive.
something is in them signs which is partially radioactive.
Yeah, and
No.
fucking Farrell, there's another one.
Technically,
Of the headlights of cars.
technically,
don't know.
neon isn't in the periodic table. That's like neon's technically a color phrase. The noble gases are argon, helium, xenon, neon, krypton, and radion.
Yeah, I was thinking argon. I'm like, isn't that a
Yeah,
gas?
argon, and
Is
you're
it
probably
like-
thinking of neon, which is what.
Isn't
Yeah.
like 108 also a noble gas?
It says neon is a chemical element with the symbol Ne, and then the atom number 10. It is a
Barrow.
noble gas. Neon is colorless, odorless, and
Barrow.
some sort of gas. Yeah.
Without looking on the internet,
Yeah.
what metal has the chemical symbol Ti?
Oh,
Come
oh,
on!
Titanium.
All right, that was an
Is
easy
it?
one. That was an easy one to start with. That was an easy one to
What's,
start with,
what's the
though.
first element on the periodic table?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, by atomic number. Yeah.
Oh, I
Helium or
remember that.
hydrogen?
Definitely not helium, buddy.
That's hydrogen.
I'll fucking cut you.
Wait, is it?
Okay, Farrell.
Yeah, it's hydrogen.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Farrell, what's iron's
Why
chemical
is-
symbol?
No, this is a good one for him though. Farrell,
Which one? Yeah, yeah.
why is hydrogen number 1 on the periodic table?
Oh, it's because it only has one thingy in it, doesn't it?
One thingy.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
you.
no,
Probably
no,
the most vague explanation I heard in my
no,
life.
For
it's
one
atomic.
straight
No,
to get a
it's
single
One
atomic
atom.
weight or something
Fuck
like that.
you.
Yeah,
One
its atomic
atom.
weight is one.
One
it has
electron,
one atom in it.
technically.
Yeah.
One
There
electron.
you go.
Farrell,
See? Hang
this
on.
question, which helped me tons, which will help you.
Uh huh.
It goes. The periodic table goes from 1 to 8, correct? What does that mean?
They're the columns, aren't they? Along the top, they're the columns.
Yeah, but
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means
I
the
don't
number
know
of
that one.
shells
Stop
in the
talking.
atom.
Huh?
It's the number of shells the atom has.
Number of
Not
electron
the
shells.
electrons, protons, and stuff, whatever. No, no.
Hey,
that's
what?
fine.
Let's
Yes.
get another one going. Come on,
Somebody
another
call
one.
me.
That means
No.
how many shells it has.
How many complete atom shells? So electrons inside the shell complete it, and then basically your last number that's an odd number is usually your empty, well, your not filled shell.
Right.
May I
I've got a good one for Pharaoh, right?
May I interrupt?
What does it mean that it's a noble gas?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I was going to ask him that as well, but I thought you would know it.
Doesn't it
Farrell,
mean
what's the chemical what's
No,
the
fucking hell, he's
chemical
pro- he's
constitution of
back and
quartz?
forth.
Sorry.
Proton.
Not anymore. Mac, we're ready.
Oh, is everyone
sorry.
here?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, so a little bit of fucking around at the start. I'm only not in TFR right now because I think that's what's crashing my TeamSpeak, so but I'll put it on in a second. So basically today we're doing like a little, it won't be a big thing, I'll just give people their promotions, and then we'll then move on to doing some like sort of squad movement tactics and things along that line. So numbers corresponding to squad movement in certain positions. So for things like arrow and things like staggered column, well, staggered column would work, but like, you know, scattered or, you know, arrow point or anything along that lines, they're not going to count too much towards this. But things like column, staggered column, line, things along that lines, we'll do that kind of thing where your medical number corresponds with your number. not going to give somebody like their own number, so I'm not going to dedicate like myself 1, Thresher 2, blah blah blah. Because if somebody's off that day, it's going to be awkward to say 1, 5, 4, 3, 7 or some shit like that. So we're just going to give numbers at the start like we normally do, but we're going to correspond it with the movement and battle like tactics. Air Core, Proton, we're starting to get GSEC a lot more serious now. So I need you to take your Air Core away and do some serious shit with them. So more patience training, more high altitude training, more radio, that kind of stuff. Less, more about not asking for fire orders, just waiting to be called in, that kind of stuff. If ground team tells you to wait or stand by for further tasking, that means basically don't reply to me unless you really need to.
What you don't realize, Air Corps guys, is that every time you call the radio operator, the ground team has to halt and wait for him because he can't just. It's really difficult for him to move and talk at the same time.
Yeah, so you
Every
basically
time you call
halt ground team.
You're stopping the entire ground team.
Really?
Yeah.
While we fly.
Yeah, because the radio man has to stop to get his bearings to radio you back while we're standing in the middle of a field or something. He can't do that. But then we're having issues with Air Corps. If we don't reply in the first 5 seconds, they're like, "Yo, you hear me? Repeat." And it's like, right, okay, we heard you the first time. Just wait. And then 5 seconds later, hello. No, we hear you. Just wait. So give it if someone doesn't reply to you within the first 30 seconds, you can then say, repeat your message, but just at the start say this is a repeat and repeat the message. And then the third time, if it doesn't reply, you can end it by saying final message, blah blah blah, no response from Noble, no response from Spartan, Noble out. And that just means I've understood that you're not replying to me, I'm out. So you don't have to continuously ask us if we can hear you, because it kind of just pisses off everybody, especially if he's got it on speaker and you're trying to speak to somebody and you can hear somebody shouting down the radio like 10 times a minute. So yeah, just do some training with them. It doesn't even have to be skill-based training, because we know they can do the stuff that's based in the skills. It's just more sort of patience and application training. Or if we say wait 1, that just means wait. Basically it, guys. I mean, we've wasted a good 48 minutes chatting shit, so depending on how long the training takes, we may be able to throw a really quick fun up into the mix depending on time. If everybody agrees to do that, we'll put a vote up for it near the end to see if people do want to do that and are interested in doing something like that. But for now, Air Corps, you guys are good to go and do what you need to do. Just be aware, if you need to take off a plane, message in side chat or message the LR min, which LR40, just to see if clear to take off and that kind of shit. Or talk to Birdie, because Birdie will be your little HQ here. Ask him to make sure you're clear to take off. Flying helicopters around, try not to fly them over infantry. That kind of stuff. But first we'll do our little promotions. Right, okay. And then, as Bird just said, we'll do some para-drop training as well at the end. Alright, so if I can pull Envoy and Thresher away for 2 minutes, guys, you guys can fight amongst yourself who you think is going to get your promotions. You guys can come over here.
Keep it simple, guys, list.
Alright, I'm going to have to go into TFR real quick.
I have one question. Does anybody have a spare set of earplugs? I did it again.
We can't say with the noble gases and shit. That was more fun than it.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
It's holiday, please. I want to.
Do either of you have a spare set of earplugs?
I don't have any.
I know Pharaoh's in camp.
I feel like doing so.
Spare what?
Okay.
Set of earplugs.
Please name Einstein's
I'm not gonna be promoted because there's already a officer.
Einstein's element.
Yep.
The fuck would I know
Can you
that
please
for?
move the arsenal over here for like 2 seconds so me and Dewit can grab our earplugs?
Just go run up quickly, because if I try and grab that, it's glitchy. They're also in different channels, so don't worry.
I blame this all on you, Dewit. You forgot him, and so I forgot him.
What? Logical?
I said you forgot him, so I forgot him.
That doesn't make any logical sense, sir.
What the hell? You know nothing? You're an incompetent piece of human shite.
I'm reporting you. That's it. I'm done. No, fuck you. No.
Oh,
Who's trying to
Come back here, Dewit.
yeah,
He
that
said
didn't work out
I
too
was
well.
shit.
Okay, so everybody,
I
let's
can't
get
even
a guess.
remember for 2 seconds.
Everybody, let's see. Who do you think's going to get a promotion? Let's go from right to left.
Quick
Red Zone,
fave.
who do you think is going to get it?
Doesn't count if you say yourself.
Pharaoh said
No,
quick
it
face.
counts if you say yourself. So Red Cell, who do you think?
Me?
Yeah, like
Oh,
who do
you're
you
right.
think? It can include yourself
Dewit.
and multiple. So you're saying Dewit and
Quick face.
Quick. Okay, Quick. Who do you think?
Let's see. Dewit and I was going to say Bailey, but he's not here. But Red Cell.
Okay, so we've got Dewit on 2, Quick and Red 1. Dewit, who do you think?
Quick Faith and
No.
Oh, fuck you, Red Cell.
I don't think we can be promoted.
Work.
probably Red Cell.
Because none of them like Pharaoh because he's a bit of a cunt.
So,
You want like
Dewit,
Pharaoh,
you
he's a
said
cunt,
Quick
he doesn't
and
do
Red
it,
Cell,
so.
correct?
What?
I can't
Do it,
even
you
hear
said
you.
quick
I gotta
and
turn
Red
you
Cell.
up.
I agree with Red Cell. I think Quick Faith and Do It. But I think if
Okay.
Bailey was here, Bailey's gonna get a promotion.
So Dewit's 3 and Quick's 3, Red Cell's 2, Pharaoh's 0.
Red Cell's a cunt.
I think my armor just crashed. God damn it.
Quick Faith.
Aircore.
What?
Okay, Edith, sorry.
No, Proton promotes the air core, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm saying who do they think from the ground core? From what they've
Quick
seen.
Faith and Red Cell.
Okay, and work core?
They
Paul?
work.
Workhole. Workhole.
Workhole?
Bribe.
They work.
Quick face,
What?
probably.
They work.
Quick
Yeah,
Yeah,
also,
like fucking. Every
you have a
single guy in
second
Aircore's
option
fucking
work.
satisfied as shit with Quick Faith. I'm gonna give him
Who's
that.
your second option work?
Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah,
Pharaoh?
yeah.
My
Fine,
second
before-
option
before-
is
Do it.
Me.
Edis, I guess. Yeah.
That is
Motherfucker.
perfectly fine. Yeah, Proton, who'd
Hey,
think?
Birdie, do you think?
I don't get to promote anybody.
Wait,
Quick
who do
Faith
you
and
think?
Edis.
Yeah, I actually say Quick Faith and... You even got at me, I'm not gonna give it to you, so that's you just screwed yourself. The thing is, I only hear Quick Faith because I can't TP next to you guys because if I'm on your squad, you see me, that ruins your immersion.
My immersion.
Your
My
immersion.
immersion.
So,
Murder.
I would have to say it's probably Quick, Red Cell. I'd say you could go for it, and Bailey, yeah, definitely Bailey.
Oh yeah, everyone apart from fucking me.
Well, you run in front.
Well,
of
you're an
your
incompetent.
team.
You jump in
Fuck.
vehicles without orders, and you don't follow orders when you're given them.
The
And you kill
perfect
Pew,
soldier.
Pew, and Pew. Just shut down, Farah. Please do not say anything more.
The most elite soldier on the map.
The most elite soldier are dying.
And getting taken hostage. Don't forget about getting taken hostage.
Everybody else is $20.
Whoa.
I clipped that. So,
Did everybody
PayPal.
else see that?
Send me your
I ain't got
PayPal.
PayPal.
It's a sign of
Oh.
God.
Yeah, that's me then.
Oh, there's another one. It's moving. Oh.
Yeah, Farah, why are you pissing me off?
You're not God.
Yeah, I know
Birdie's-
who that is. That's one of them. That's
He's close enough to God that he can strike you down with fucking lightning.
Dude,
That is a
Birdie,
sign
your,
of
your fucking
God.
loadout's so ridiculous. You're an African warlord with a cigar and a Russian beret.
what?
And
Black
an
and
M4.
African? Racist? I could be Jamaican.
Well, that's
Or
really
an
Well,
African American.
yeah, because you're
or
just
African
excusing
British.
all the African
There you go.
Americans, all the Africans, you know.
I'm not racist.
Who the hell just flung that map over to them?
It's someone in the back.
Bird!
Literally, Mac and Fresher both have the power to do that. So
Right, boy.
More power to you.
Power to the people.
We need to have a mutiny, and the guy who needs to be mutinied is freaking.
Farah?
Well,
Nope, nope,
yeah.
I'm going in the tower.
I
I'm
reckon-
going in
okay,
that
hold
tower
on,
if a
guys. I
mutiny happens,
recommend
and I'm just
something
going to
from history
shoot down the
called
ladder.
The Purge, which Stalin did to kill everybody who
That's
was
not a
dumb.
ladder. That's
I
Yeah,
recommend
you try
all
and
of the
purge me, I'll
incompetent-
purge you even faster than you can purge me.
the Green Purge.
I'll get a
Right.
double action revolver and purge your ass back into the last
Well,
century.
he's got a lightning bolt, so I don't think I'm going to win that easily.
Hey, Pharaoh.
Here, Doug.
Hey, quick face, yeah, what? Oh, you motherfucker.
I can perform a lobotomy on you if you want.
What the fuck is a lobotomy?
What?
Oh my god.
Release unit.
Guys want uniforms, bitches?
What the fuck is... What is a
can I pick up
lobotomy?
next?
If you
Lobotomy
act fast,
surgery.
then you
Oh,
need
yeah,
the
of course you want
lobotomy.
a promotion,
What is it?
huh, you bitch.
It's in your brain and makes you go dumber.
What is it? A lobotomy makes you go dumber?
No,
your
technically
front-
no.
It's your frontal lobe.
That
Back up.
It doesn't make you dumber, it makes you forget. Like, it resets your brain.
So why would you want that?
bird, if we
Because
could make
maybe it will actually make
Pharaoh
a different
dumber,
soldier out
he'd
of
be
you.
dead.
Exactly. That's what
Hey,
it
but
means.
hey, Red Cell.
Stop.
Fuck off.
Ed, do you know what he did to his own bloody
Fortnite after
Discord? He made a porn
Fortnite
Discord because he really
I
wanted
did!
that.
I added a porn bot to my Discord, it's the best thing I've ever done.
I don't want to go on Discord. 'Cause I don't
I'm
want
not
to know what
joking,
he's
it's
doing on it at
amazing.
night.
It's your only accomplishment in life. You
Hashtag, no,
piece
you
of
do
human
like,
shit.
you do like an asterisk, and then you just type in like ass or pussy, and it comes up with like a
Well, you type
picture.
in dick
And then if you do it, yeah, we have
Or
to
do you still
ban
have a stick
Dick.
shooter
We
as
have
a
to ban
sidearm?
Dick because
Sadly,
Tommy kept
no,
on
we're not
spamming
allowed
it.
God damn it. No, you can have it because you're not in combat.
We had to
Standard
ban
ground troops
the
are.
You're
word.
the fan. You're the
we
one
had to-
searching dick for the first 2 days. So don't
No,
blame
it
Tommy.
was Tommy.
You're the one who was searching that dick. We know
Fucking
you're a
wasn't.
dick fan.
Why do I have to stand next to Pharaoh?
Because you are very low rank.
Look on the floor photo.
Yeah, fuck off.
God. Technically, I should be sitting next to fucking Dewit.
Right, that looks a bit scary. That, like, why do you have all that?
You're lucky
That's
Fuck, you got morphine on your forehead.
yours.
User
fucking
was
is
moved
it?
to your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh.
Okay, everybody back to
wasn't.
position.
Have you just stolen
Work
my
back over
shit?
here.
You actually have as well.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Alright, Air Corps guys, you know the drill. You guys can't get promoted by ground team. Helldiver's the only one that can promote you. I spoke to him. He's going to give promotions and demotions and shit along that lines when he comes back. You don't have very long to wait. So, my apologies. You don't have any promotions because I physically don't promote the Air Corps. Proton, if there's something you want to do, you can take your guys away and do that now. If you want to wait around to see who gets promoted, you can do that also. I'm going to list off promotions. Actually, I'm going to make you step forward, then I'll tell you if you've been promoted and what rank you get promoted to. Just so everybody knows, Thrasher was promoted up to... I can have it written down here.
Colonel.
Yeah, he was promoted up to Colonel. I had it written down. I just wanted to make sure it was right. Yeah, so Thresher was promoted up to Colonel. Envoy was promoted up to First... What was it, First Lieutenant? Yeah, up to First Lieutenant. Alright, so I'll read your name, step forward, I'll tell you your promotion level, or tell you if you're promoted or not, and why you're promoted. I'll let Envoy say some things. What's up? No, I cannot turn on my TFR because it crashed my TS. I was reading for that. Just wait one, I'll be done in like 5 minutes. I'll try to turn it back on. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll call your name. Envoy, you can say something about him. Thresher, you can say something about it, then I'll tell him his rank. So the first person getting a promote today is Quick. You want to step forward? Thank you.
User disconnected from your channel.
Can anybody hear Envoy?
User joined your channel.
I think Envoy, you're on Whisper.
Envoy talk up, I think you're being whisper.
Oh, they can't hear you.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Whoops, I was on Whisper. So quick, I was just gonna say what I was saying is, you know, you're a, you haven't been here for too long. I think it's been like 3 weeks now, but every op you've been on, you're a very dependable radio operator. You're always, you know, on point. You're always on me. I don't ever have to go find you anywhere. So, you know, great job with that. And you're always on as well. You know, even when we're not doing operations, you're always on the team speak. You seem to like it here. So,
Kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. You're the kind of guys we're looking for. Thresher, if you want to say something.
Fuck you, Quick Fate. Great job.
Oh.
Alright, when opposed, when approved. Alright, now, yeah, so Quick Faith overall, buddy, good work. Just showing up every day whenever we do have stuff and doing your job. So we're going to put you up to Corporal for now. Promotions follow pretty quickly after if you keep up the good work, so it's Corporal for now. You can add that into your in-game name and your Steam if you want to, but if you don't want to add your Steam, it's just your in-game name. But you can add it after the training; it's no big deal. You can fall back in.
Thank you, sir.
Second motion goes to Dewit. Listen.
All right. Dewit, you've been doing a good job on the MG. Like I said, you've managed to find yourself in pretty good positions every single time we get engaged, and putting down that suppressive fire. We always have a fire superiority thanks to you and DB working together on those on the big guns. So I appreciate that, and also you and DB taking the turret gunners as well, which is not exactly a good job on the vehicle. So, props to you for that, and always having the biggest target on your back on the squad while you're in here. So, props to you, Thresher.
Good job, Dewit. Congrats for the promotion. I believe almost everything that Envoy said. I'm with Envoy about that. So, good job, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I recruited you from another milsim that you used to run in and stuff, and I played with you guys for I think it was 1 or 2 operations. I joined you guys, and obviously I was starting up GSEC at the time, and I recruited you over here with the idea of something better, with the idea of something more realistic, a family basically. So hopefully we provided that for you, and you're enjoying it here. So you are going to go up to Lance Corporal. You can add that to your Steam name, your in-game name, you know the drill. Whatever you want to add it to, make sure it's in your in-game name, but you can add it to your Steam if you want, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So well done, you can fall back in. Third promotion goes to DB, he's not on tonight, but just so everyone knows, I'll actually just write this message to him now. DB's gone up to a sergeant due to his just fucking brilliantness with LMG. He's been here since old GSEC. Solid. Usually doesn't miss many days unless it's important, but he always lets us know. So Envoy and Thresh, if you do want to say anything about DB, I can write it as you say it, or write down the key points or whatever and send it to him as a message. And you can say it just for the guys as well, just so it's something for them to look up to. For what DB's like, it's your choice. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, DB is typically pretty business, and he's when he gets in the operation, he's a fun guy to hang around, outside of operations, but inside the operation he does take it seriously, and he does all the same stuff I said about Dewit as well, about the MGs have the biggest target on their back on the entire squad. I mean, they're the guys that have the loud ass guns going full auto with tracer rounds spitting, telling everybody exactly where they are. But props to them for doing that. Yeah.
Nothing to add, pretty much. Great job for DB.
Next promotion goes to Bailey, who's also not on tonight. Bailey's been promoted due to the fact that within the first operation he was in, he was solid, communications were solid. His ability to do EOD and engineer in the same sort of mindset was solid. Just an overall really good guy to be in a milsim with. He's interested in it, and that's what makes a difference. A lot of people like the idea of milsims, but they don't actually physically grasp the idea, whereas he's totally different. He grasps it and he enjoys it. So he's just going up to private first class for now because he only joined in last week. So he's going to have 1 promotion to private first class. If you guys want to say anything, you can. If not, we can move on.
Not much to say. You didn't.
Cool.
Neither.
Cool. Alright. Next promotion goes to... Now, there are 2 promotions to give still. These are sort of on turn-based promotions just because of certain things. Envoy will elaborate more when he comes to do his brief. But these are sort of... They're promotions, but they come with a sort of conditions. So, first promotion goes to Faro. The conditions
Wait, I think you read that wrong. You said demotion, right?
Oh yeah, shit, we're demoting him, aren't we? Yeah, shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. Faro, the only condition we have, buddy, you're a good guy to play with, you're a good guy to have around when you're not in a milsim, when you're outside the milsim. The only thing is, you don't, and I think you can agree with me, you don't turn your brain from non-milsim to milsim very easily. You start off in the debrief or the briefs very fucking stupidly, talking shit, shouting all the time. And there's still a little bit to grasp with being a medic as well. Still a little bit more medical training to do, and there's still a little bit more of just combat training to do. Being a medic does not mean you're in the front lines, but we'll work on it. But yeah, so Envoy, you can go into more detail if you want to, and so can Thresher when you guys do your brief. You guys are the ones that run him, so when he's in your squad, so you know what to say.
I 100% agree with Mac. I mean, you're incredibly fun to be around, man. It's just whenever we get into an operation, I don't need people talking back to me. I don't need people, just messing around, going over radio over random stuff. And I certainly don't need a medic running John Rambo style, firing full auto from the top of rocks, like I said earlier. That being said, man, you are here every day. You are here consistently, and you seem to enjoy it here, and that is grounds enough, I think, for the promotion that you're gonna get. And the rest will follow. The rest will work on. So.
Same that Max said earlier, but you got two things you need to stop doing. When we're on a training or operation, stop talking shit and stop playing like a rifleman. You need to start playing like a medic. And when you do that, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, mate.
Yeah. And the point of
Overall,
this
good job.
is we're not sitting slagging you off or anything, because Pharaoh, I trained you as a medic back in old GSEC. Obviously we never got the full amount of training done before. Oh, so was it GSEC or was it the end of SPMC? Can't quite remember.
Yeah, it was GSEC.
GSEC. And we never got the full amount of training done before I had to go, so you did get a good amount of medical training in, but you never got the full amount. I think it's not even really training. I think you just, we'll have to do the training, but it's not like the aspect of knowing what you're doing. It's the aspect of having you in the right mindset to be a medic. So, like I do when we're in a gunfight, the first thing that I do when a gunshot goes off is I hit the deck and then find hard cover. I don't immediately return fire like most of the guys will, like riflemen or, grenadiers or things like that. They'll start firing back, but the medics are the ones that look for the hard cover first. They scatter themselves first, and then they look for wounded. Medics, I've done missions Envoy and Thresh, I'll tell you, in SPMC and GSEC to start with. I used to run 2 or 3 magazines for an entire operation and still come back with almost a full set, like all 3 still full. Used to never fire around because I was too busy medicing people or just keeping an eye on people. You can really just be a medic and not fire a single round the entire operation. That can't happen. Yeah, basically. Medics and LRs are pretty much the 2 most valuable below squad leads to not die. So just get that in your mindset, buddy. We'll do a little bit of training, or in the little fun up tonight, we'll do a little bit about keeping you just at the back with me, or away from me, but somewhere at the back. But overall, I think you're doing pretty well here. We're all happy that you're coming along every day. We can't ask for anything more than dedication. Like, regardless of how good somebody is or how much shit they talk, if they're dedicated to it, we appreciate it. And this Milsim wouldn't be anything without the guys that come along to it every single day. So we appreciate it. So you're going to go up to Sergeant. You can add that into your in-game name or into your Steam name or whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's in your in-game name. Thank you. You can fall back in.
The condition we were talking about, though, this comes to conditions, is we want you to see you serious in the operations. If we see that you're incapable of being serious, and what you're in now is a somewhat leadership role here, because you're in the upper ranks of the regulars. You're enlisted men now. There may be a time where everybody, like, I go down, Thresher goes down, and you may have to take control of the squad. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, so just be aware you are in the top 2 rankings of the regulars now, so you are in a level of authority, not to a sense of telling people what to do, but it's more of a looking up standpoint. People, new recruits and things, will look up to the higher levels in the regulars, and we can't have, our higher ups in the regulars coming in and chatting shit constantly. They need to be the solid ones, and that's what we're aiming for here. So people like me and Thresher and Envoy, the people that they're at the top 3, you'll very rarely see us speak shit. You'll very rarely see us fuck around. We do it every now and then when it's out of operations or out of trainings, but as soon as we kickstart our training, as soon as we kickstart an operation, we completely change. So like a lot of people, it's what we ask for. So the guys that are in the top higher ranks of the regulars, you need to be solid, okay? So just, if we see improvement, you'll stay there. and you'll continue to go up. If we see you fucking around just the same as usual, you'll just as quickly be taken down, alright? No, it's nothing personal, it's just trying to get the rank sorted out for us, okay? And the last promotion goes to Red Cell.
Damn it. I'm joking.
That fucker AFK?
No, I'm still here.
Step forward, please.
Step forward then.
Step forward, buddy.
Hey, you got the use of your legs. Alright. Yeah, I'll say something real quick. So, Red Cell, I mean, me and you have been pretty close since SPMC. When I joined SPMC and got a leadership role, it was me and very few others you had no issues with, or listening to, or being under the command of. There was a few people you didn't like very much and didn't listen to command. And there was a lot of reports from those command members saying you don't listen, but it depended on who the squad lead was with you. You'd listen or not. So the reason we're giving you the promotion today is because you've been here since SPMC. You're dedicated, you're solid. The only thing is it's the same as Pharaoh's thing, it comes with conditions. We were recently just promoted to Sergeant, but we're putting you up again because you're one of the most... You're the most time served person we have in the ground.
Yeah, you're the most veteran ground unit besides me and Mac, basically.
And Thresher, yeah.
And Thresher.
So the reason you're going to be the highest ground rank right now, and it is the highest rank you can reach before you go into a leadership role, which takes a shit ton more time and a shit ton more training. But you're in the highest rank you can reach at this point in time. That means you need to be dedicated, okay? You need to be solid. If I see you shouting at people, I see you bitching at people, I see you chatting shit to people, I see you, I don't know, chatting shit about something that happens in game, chatting shit about the Zeus, chatting shit about the mission, chatting shit about anything like that, unless it's in a situation like a debrief where, you're allowed to give your opinions and tell us what you thought was wrong. If I hear you just slagging it off in direct chat with somebody, I'm going to take that rank off you, because new recruits that come in here do not want to see their highest rank in the infantry chatting shit about the milsim, because that just puts it all down, okay? And we all know, you admit yourself, you're bad for slagging things off, chatting shit, we all know that. We all do it, but you're bad for it. But you also get the highest rank in the infantry because you're dedicated and solid. I won't say much more. I'll let Envoy and Thresher elaborate before I say everything that they're gonna.
Yeah. Red Cell, aside from me, I think you may even be more veteran than I am when it comes to where I
joined
when we joined.
PMC quite a few months before you did, but yeah.
Okay, there you go. So, as far as that goes, you're the longest active, member. But yeah, we just got to work out some of these, the attitude issues, and that's about it, man. Like, if we can get you like to buy into this, to really sell out, we think that you'd be, an an incredible member and a very good leader, actually. But we just got to work on it.
Yeah. The issue that you're seeing, I'll just mention real quick about promotions and stuff like that. If you ever felt like before in GSEC or like SPMC, your rank wasn't going up as quick as you thought it should be, it's more than likely not about ability, and it's more than likely not about, anything like that, attendance, nothing like that. It's usually about attitude. And, you'll find that there's sometimes, people are chatting shit, and we take it into account. If we're driving, driving around in a convoy or something, and I can hear you chatting shit saying, "Oh, this is boring, this is fucking rubbish, this is boring," I'm just gonna put back in promotions, because, if you're not in it heart and soul, you're not enjoying it, there's no point in me putting you to my highest level, alright?
For every minute you're spent riding shotgun in a Jeep or sitting on the hill calling in airstrikes, there's a solid minute going into a town and getting into serious gunfights. So, you take the good with the bad.
Take the fun with the boring too.
Yep.
So yeah, that's basically it. I think Thrasher's mic isn't working. Yeah, no problem. Oh, your mic's working now.
He was just away from PC, Thresher.
You have anything to add about Red Cell, Thresher?
Nothing much, really.
Alright. So yeah, Red Cell, you're going to go up to the highest standing regulars rank, which is Staff Sergeant. You can add it to your name, add it to your Steam, or just make sure it's in your in-game name. Just remember, like we said, Try and minimize the amount of shit talking as much as possible. As we bring in new recruits, I want to be able to put the new recruits with you, because obviously you're one of our more veteran members. I want to be able to put them with you so they can get an idea of what a veteran member is, how it feels to be a veteran member. But if I put them with a veteran member who does nothing but speak shit about the unit, that doesn't look very good, does it? So just remember, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you trash talk, it does go down on stream. It does get recorded. People do stream and record these things. So just try and minimize the amount of shit talking, guys. If you want to shit talk about things outside of it, by all means, but not inside the actual operations and trainings. Okay. So well done, Red Cell.
Mac, do we want to give Dewit access to the YouTube so he can clip some stuff?
Oh yeah, you can do. If you you can give him. We'll give you after this training, do it. We'll give you the login and password to the. I think I remember it. Is the login and password to our YouTube channel so you can upload shit like that. Yeah, I think that's everything, guys.
Can I go to the ammo boxing? My scopes and stuff had disappeared from my gun for some reason. I don't know how, but
user in your channel timed out.
Alright, I think that was Mac Rip.
He's going in T-far. Every time he goes in T-far, it dies.
Thresher, your headset is broke as hell.
It's not broke, it's just Thresher hot micing and him either tapping it or otherwise.
Yeah, you need to start like hot micing because it's a lot of static.
Like, I used to be as bad as that, but I've at least learned how to frickin' turn off my mic when I'm not talking.
Envoy, can I go to the arsenal very quickly?
What do you need?
All my scopes off of my gun have disappeared for some reason.
Well, the old iron
you
sights.
shouldn't need it for now, buddy. We're just gonna do some movement first.
Okay.
Please flush it out. My ears are bleeding enough.
I also need to speak to Mac about this, like, airways thing.
Okay,
And how do you spell it after?
User joined your channel.
Is it SS?
What was the last thing people heard me say?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Okay, it was
Oh, okay. Well, did you hear me tell Bird something? Where's Bird?
No.
No.
He just...
he became
He's
God.
right there.
Bird, where are you?
He's invisible, but he's to your right.
Oh. I was gonna give Bird a promotion to one of the two, either lead Zeus or veteran Zeus,
Thresher, stop
because
your hot mic.
yeah, your hot
I
mic
can't
fuck.
do anything for it.
Dude,
Push the
the
talk.
on.
Well, then I'll be quiet.
Exactly.
Yeah, push to talk on, so we get to push a button to mic up.
We've
I think
got,
everybody's got that on right now. I'm pretty sure.
we do. We've got 2, possibly 3 Zeuses joining us. So I want to give Birds either lead Zeus or veteran Zeus. I'll let him decide which one he thinks sounds cooler. But other than that,
I think it's just call him lead Zeus and then have veteran Zeus and just regular Zeus would be 3 ranks, I think. I can't hear you, Mac.
Your mic died as Thresher's did.
He's still in the TS.
His TS crashed and it's like basically...
No, he's still
White
in the
screen.
TS. He's still in it.
User in your channel timed out.
There we go. I called it.
Envoy, can I check the actual arsenal just for one thing? Because there's a thing in the medical menu called Airways Management. Something new, I think. So can I just check to see if there's anything added for it? Or not?
Sure, go ahead. Just
Thank you.
be ready. Don't be tactical.
User joined your channel.
Yeah.
alright, I'll say it real quick before I crash. We'll go into the training now, guys. I'll let Envoy and Thresher take the training and do the squad movements training. Envoy, do you understand what I kind of want from this?
Yeah, can I talk to you about that real quick?
Yeah, I'll pull your channel real quick. Thresher, do you want to control the guys?
Well, he's staring at somebody.
User was moved out of your channel.
There isn't anything new.
Standing here for now, from what I could tell.
Until they've come back.
I assume Thrasher's still on this channel.
Don't know.
There he is.
Right now I'm just going through fucking. I have like 30 group chats now because of an idiot making like 8. I hate that group chat noise though. That nasty.
User was user joined your channel.
All right. So Pharaoh, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to do, guys, is we're gonna move out of the base real quick, and we're gonna do some formations real quick. We're gonna get our numbers set up, how it needs to be, and this you got to remember this, guys. You got to remember your place in line, and how this works. All right. So let's move out. Let's fall in.
Mac?
What's up?
Can I speak to you a second about that management thing? It's if you look in.
All right, line up on this
the
right here.
medical menu. I'll tell you in a minute.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
Get in line.
User in your channel timed out.
All right. So this is going to work. We're going to just teach you a couple formations real quick and how we want them set up in terms of roles. So, quick, you're hot micing, by the way.
Am I still hot micing?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
All right. So, basically, for the first, it's the most simple one, the most, common, I would say. I want our line. So first in line is going to be me, behind me, and when I call you, I want you to move. So when I call for a line, it's going to be me in front. It's going to be quick behind me. So my radio operator. Behind that, I need a machine gunner. So Dewit. Behind that, we got a medic. Behind that, basically Grenadier, AT, basically your rifleman. After that, we'll go with another rifleman, so red cell. And behind that would be a medic and then a machine gunner.
Alright, so in terms of what he's done here, guys, is you guys have got putting a formation that suits the need of the squad. So you've got your radioman close to your squad lead. Right behind him, you've got yourself an LMG for cover and front suppressing. Your middle, you have a medic, the most covered position. You have a rifleman behind, a grenadier, engineer, anything like that for covering the medic. And then at the very back, or behind that, you'd have another rifleman, and then you'd have a medic behind that.
And then at tail end Charlie, we typically have another LMG. So, all right, this isn't necessarily a combat formation. We typically don't want to go into combat in this formation just because of one quick burst of an LMG will kill us all.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
It is genuinely unusable.
Okay. So if we go into contact in this formation, typically I'll call for you to scatter. Yeah, first off, hit the deck unless you absolutely know where it's coming from. if you know where it's coming from and you can get into cover,
User joined your channel.
you will scatter and get into cover, into hard cover. But first step is to hit the deck and get the direction of fire.
User in your channel timed out.
And this is all with common sense. Obviously, if you see a man, 15 meters away from you, then I got the jump on us somehow. Don't hit the deck first. Just shoot the bastard. We don't need to worry about that. And then, once you get your eyes on target, you'll call your contact.
User joined your channel.
Which
User in your channel timed out.
We'll go about the proper way to call in a contact, the order, so we don't get random screaming, autistic screeching over the microphone. All right. So next up is going to be our. Yeah, exactly. So next up is our staggered column, which is our typical way to move whenever we have when we're going along a road or a highway, to stay off the highway but still maintain organized travel and not be fanned out into the roads. So imagine that this right here is the edge of the road and the yellow line is the edge of the road. So squad lead, I'm going to be on the right side on the first position. All right, and then I'm going to have an MG gunner off to the other side, behind me. No, other side, do it. And you're going to be, 2 to 3 meters behind me as well. A little bit further. There you go. So behind that, I'm going to have my radio operator.
Oh. Well, behind Dewit.
No. Behind me, it's staggered. So
where I am, technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to know a really easy way to do that?
What's up?
You know a really easy way to get them to learn that? Is just to get them in a line formation. Then when you say staggered, have one of them every second walk left like that.
The problem is, I need.
If that's the case, then I'll be the one with it.
I need Quick on the same side as me. And if that was the case, if we get into a regular line.
Yeah, true.
So,
actually, yeah.
Quick, if I call you up, you're just gonna have to double time it to me, to call in or radio.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, shout Envoy whether you want him behind you there or there. I think it's relatively the same distance, but it's your choice if you want to split that up.
Yeah,
and
but
do
the thing is,
differently
I don't
or-
want him to have to cross a road if we come into contact.
Yeah, true.
It is now, actually.
All right.
That's up to you. It's your choice. Envoy, I'll leave it to you.
Yeah. Hey, relay this back to the guys behind you. Quick. Get on short range 310.
Get on short range 310, guys.
Alright, radio check.
My 5.
Alright, guys, just give me 1 second, I'm gonna fix my controls, tell them.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
quick.
you need to rewind that. What are you doing, Dewit?
I don't know.
That's what I was pointing out. Just what in the hell? He's enhanced movement jumping.
That looks fucking stupid.
Alright. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Was I not transmitting?
You are talking now.
Alright, do it, you're hot micing. Alright. So, basically, the formation we're in right now is actually pretty good, but we typically have another LMG gunner behind Red Cell. So, and this would be your number for our staggered column formation. So ID 1, Dewit 2, Quick 3, and so on and so forth. That makes sense to everybody. Alright. Next up is going to be our combat formation when we're going cross country. We're not on the road. It's going to be our Delta formation. So, the way this is going to work is I'm going to be at the head. I want my radio to my right and behind me. Yep, Thresher, I want my AT to my left and behind me. I want my medic on my right and behind me. And I want my other medic on the left and behind me. So that's where Mac would be. And then I want any riflemen we have. Yeah, we'd have a rifleman on each side, and then we'd have a machine gunner bringing up the rear on both sides. So machine gunners, your job in this is really important. If we do come into contact, you are going to be, suppressing the flanks or moving up to hard cover. So if we come into contact in this formation, and we do have cover, these machine gunners, I want them pushing up and covering the wings. All right. So that's basically how the Delta's going to work. We could do a reverse Delta, which is the same thing, but I don't like leading from the back just because I can't effectively tell y'all where to go. It's a little bit easier if y'all just following me. What'd you say, Red Cell?
And also because you're not a wuss, you don't want your men to take the shots before you.
I mean, it's either way. I mean, we're in a formation, you can see all of us, they can kill all of us, but what I'm saying is I can't effectively steer the group from the back. So, imagine what you look like right here, and just imagine with two sides. Do it, shut the hell up, please. Alright. Aside from that, we've got line formation, which is literally the same as this, only move yourself up until we're in a straight line. Typically won't be doing a line formation, but if we do, this is how we do it.
Yeah, typically a line formation is to clear an area of enemies.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The Delta works just as well for it, but you're in just a better position to do it. It's just got a better coverage. You're not trying to shoot over each other's shoulders. You have a better coverage of the flanks in a Delta.
True. But like I said, this is to generally sweep the area in front of you.
Yeah. Alright. Any questions from anybody? I am stuck in walking, and this is frustrating the hell out of me.
Take a gun.
Let's see.
I am trying
Yeah,
all my keybinds.
this gets me a lot as well.
Could it be you're overweight or something?
Control C.
That's not my keybind, Thresher.
Well, I don't know your keybind then.
There it goes, fine, I got it. No, thank God I am not randomly shooting anymore. That was ridiculous.
That never happened on my screen.
No, it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I picked up a gun and it had a mind of its own and started full autoing randomly.
What, an AK or something?
No.
Oh, MX.
It was an MX, yeah. It
was an AK, it was booby trapped.
Raise my weapon and fire full auto every once in a while.
Got me to the leg.
Alright. I guess I'll message Mac and tell him that we're done with this.
Hey, Mac.
Not in TS, but
He's not in TS, Thresher. I assume he's reinstalling TS and T4. What are we doing next? Vehicle formations or something?
We're not really going to be taking any more than 2 vehicles ever, so.
We'll always be a column where we all die.
Alright, so while we're doing this, while we're waiting.
Alright, Spartan, I want a line on me. I'm sorry, I want a column on me. Column on me. One thing I didn't tell you guys is a file is a close quarters column. So just column, but remove the spacing. So if you want a file.
Basically, death by grenade.
Basically stacking up to go against to go into a building. Oh right. Delta. Good. Staggered column. All right. Alright, so now that we're done with that, and we're still waiting, let's, I'm gonna give you a proper radio etiquette on how to call out a target. So, first thing, the most important thing, is letting everybody know that there is a contact. If you can shout nothing else, just say contact. And I think all of y'all have that down. That's just the after part that has everybody screeching over the microphone. But after you have contact, you want to give a bearing. So, contact.
Yeah, bro.
You want to go contact 340. And that's another thing. Always give your bearing in 3-digit form. So if it's due east, that'll be 090. All right. I don't want to hear 90 or whenever you add those kind of syllables in there, it can create confusion because some numbers sound like others. 090 sounds nothing like anything else.
Alright, so after that, you're going to give the type of target. So it'll be man, vehicle, tank, whatever it is. And then you're going to expound, which basically any other pertinent details that you need to give. Traveling east to west, moving up the hill by that building and describe the building. So, basically, a call out would be contact bearing 030 man moving east to west. And if you can, give a range. Range would go before expound. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. So, instead of just saying, oh, contact, close, left. Also, I swear to God, if I hear someone say left again, I'm going to lose my mind. Don't say left. Just give a bearing. Or give a... even that doesn't work. If we're in a formation, you can give a clock direction. But if we're not in a formation, per se, you need to give a bearing. Alright, Pharaoh. Yeah, quick, go ahead.
Like, say we're moving in a fucking column formation or something, right? And we see a contact. And he might be close, he might not be. But he starts shooting at you anyway. So, wouldn't it be prudent to say
envoy
contact front right, and then wait a little bit and say the actual bearing?
I'll be right back.
Just so people know the rough direction where he's shooting from.
That's what I said. If we're in a formation, that works. That's what I said. You can give a clock direction, whatever it is. if we're in a formation. If we're not in formation, left and right means absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah,
Clock
I know
directions
that.
means
I know
absolutely
that.
nothing.
The left-right thing, it works for some people, it doesn't work for some people.
Like I said, yeah, as long as we're in formation, you can give a general direction. But if we're not in formation and we're just taking contact, we're in a firefight, we need a bearing or at least a cardinal direction. You can just say, like, you don't have to say front left. You can just say west. You can say northwest. You don't have to give an actual bearing. But northwest, east, and south doesn't change between everybody here. Unless the target's at, like, between you, which is... that should never happen, so...
Unless it does. When you're doing a sneak, the stealth op.
Foobar anyway, so... But, alright. So, yeah. Contact. Bearing 310. Man. Range 300 meters. Moving up the hill. South to north. That's an effective call out, and it gives you everything you need to know. Instead of screeching and screaming over the microphone that there's a man left. Oh god, he's close. Which, frankly, we get a lot of, and I'm guilty of as well sometimes, but we're going to try to work on it.
I think we've all done it. Quick's done it, I've done it.
Yeah.
Dewit's done it, Thresher's done it. We've done it when we've...
Basically, what I use close for is just... it's fucking immediate. You need to fucking kill him now.
No. Yeah,
close
contact.
That doesn't matter.
Close contact is not a bad call. If there is close contact, that should be your first thing you say. It's just close contact, and then give a cardinal direction.
What he's talking about is left, right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Using basic, right.
Yeah, so like if
nobody
we're,
knows
if
what
we're in
that
a
is.
firefight and you get some dude pop up 14 feet away from you, first off, try to shoot at him, but
Murder
while
him.
you're doing that, try to get a radio call out that
Actually,
says close
preferably
contact.
calling the contact while you're shooting.
What's up?
Actually, preferably calling the contact while you're shooting.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
We were
While
not
you're
notified
shooting,
of
try
that
to get a radio
aircraft.
call out that says, just the general direction. Like, if you were the close contact, you were the 5 feet away from me, I would say close contact north.
Yeah.
Just say, if you don't say, just advise it over the radio. Just say, hey, there's a suspicious person, bearing whatever.
Or possible contact or something.
Yeah, possible contact. Or even, if you have time, if we're not in combat, and you suspect someone might be a suicide bomber, just call a possible suicide bomber, and then give a direction and maybe, an estimated range.
This is a little bit contradictory to what Envoy said, but any information is better than no information, so yeah. If you see something that's suspicious, it's always a good idea to call it out. The proper way.
Call it out, but use proper radio calls to do it. Like, when you say any information is better than no information, that can be true, can also be damaging. If you're calling left, and it's on that person's left and nobody else's, that the entire squad is looking the wrong direction.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear a word over the plane.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you said no information is better than. Sorry, you said that any information is better than no information. That's not necessarily true. It's because, if you call close contact left, and he's only on your left, everybody else is looking the other direction. That's everybody's looking the wrong direction now because you called left instead of.
It was in reference to possible contacts.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Just use proper radio call-outs, and we never run into a problem. You can be brief, you can be quick, just none of the panicked shouting over the microphone that doesn't actually help anybody.
Where did you find it, Thresher?
He found a wild bird.
Yes, Envoy, heard you're ready for drops, correct?
Yeah, we can get something short going.
Because the mod's not on the server currently, we'll just do it without the backpacks.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The backpack on chest mod's not on the server currently, I believe.
Oh, we're doing parachute training or something?
Yeah.
Alright, can we also do fast rope?
Yeah, that's fine. In the end, you'll be dropped, and I'll get one of the other airco boys to pick you up, and then fast rope you back to base.
All right.
Or wherever you want. But yeah, so pretty much, I'll be getting the backpack on chest mod here by tomorrow, but for tonight it will be just no backpacks on chest.
All right. So
when you're ready, just
parachuting's
get...
pretty simple, guys. It's just a scroll wheel menu, if I'm not wrong, to open your chute.
It's just be careful when landing, of course, not to break your legs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Basically, once you get within, 30, 40 meters of the ground, hold back on your thing and just try to keep yourself from any forward or backward motion.
I have one question. Are we gonna actually be dropping into contact, or is it just
Barrow.
No, just jump training.
Okay.
It's just jump training because...
Is this kind of teaching me to
have
throw
the
all my best in my,
backpack on
all my
chest
mags
mod?
in my best for like... I always throw them in my bag.
And do it, yes, it is
Good.
steerable, but if you steer it, it increases speeds. It's one of those you want to avoid doing close to the ground.
Yeah, anything over, 30 kilometers an hour breaks your legs?
I believe
I know it's over
about
20 hurts you.
20 hurts you, 30 kills you instantly, pretty much. Normal, so yeah.
No, I
30
thought
break...
50.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about normal, because I haven't done parachuting anyway. So yeah, 30 will break legs, or break bones if you crash.
Alright. And then after that, guys, we're going to do some fast roping. So fast roping is an ace menu thing. Do not use the rappel from helicopter. Advanced rappelling is broken as hell. You will fall and kill yourself.
Oh, the worst part about this is Quick Faith can't use LLR anymore.
Basically, what's going to happen is once we get close to our objective or an insertion point, I'm going to deploy the fry system, and once the helicopter is stationary, the pilot will deploy the ropes. Then you will use your ace menu to rappel in order, in the order that I would have you get out. So, and it's going to be a couple seconds between each man coming out of the helicopter. All right. So, and I believe 2 can go at once. Was it Dewit?
Should be able to.
That was me switching long range channel.
The thing is, you can't use that when we're parachuting. You ain't gonna have no backpack. And I don't think there's a handheld LR.
And quick fade, I'll send you the new mod you need for tomorrow. And I'll send you to Dewit too. Red Shirt, you should have it all.
Backpack.
And Envoy should have it.
Okay, that's all. They're just coming down there.
Do it. You want to stop the happy dance there?
Sorry, I'm up.
Envoy, which way are we halo jumping? Are we doing it like eject style, or are we doing it walk around and jump out the back style?
Oh, walk around and jump out the back style.
Okay. You know what I mean? Move around inside the C-130 and then...
And guys, as far as that goes, I'm going to be the last one out of the plane, just so I can see everybody and land in the group.
Should I go first?
What?
Should I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Check
I'll probably have one of my my FTLs go out at the vehicle first, just to have some kind of leadership on the ground. But I want to have everybody. I want to see everybody out of the plane first before I get out.
Yeah, medics would probably be just before you if we had any.
I mean, Envoy, that if I go first, I can be on the ground first, check that everybody lands correctly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I want one of my fire team leaders on the ground so I can have some leadership on the ground while I'm in the air.
Oh, okay, because I thought you meant flight lieutenant because you said FTL.
No, FTL fire team leader.
Yeah, okay.
Flight lieutenant, that we're not Air Corps.
Yeah, and flight lieutenant's FLT, not FTL.
Remember, quick fade, when I told you about I get weird about fire teams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get
not a thing in the Finnish military.
No, it's not. It's different.
What is your squad broken up into?
4 to 5 guys.
That's a fire team.
No, it's not. It's a squad.
Basically.
No, a squad is.
No,
like
squad in Finnish.
That's
five
the
people.
weird bit. Like where he's from, a squad is our fire
5
team,
guys.
and his fire team or whatever you wanted to call it was what our squad is.
Not a platoon, not a platoon, but a freaking. I'm thinking company.
Oh, yeah,
also, I don't know if we're ever going to do it, but if I ask you to split up into sentries, That means 2-man teams. So.
You wanna do it now?
Yeah, sure. Quick, you'd always be with me.
Yeah.
Then Thresher, you'd have somebody with you as well. I don't know who.
I would suggest a
You'd
medic.
have
group.
Mac if Mac was here.
Yeah, sure. Or no, Mac would be leading a sentry.
Yeah, I would suggest a medic go with Thresher just to have a medic close to a leader.
Yeah, medic. So, Pharaoh probably.
How many mags do you have left away?
And then going down the ranks, we'd pair them. We'd pair, like Red Cell would be leading a sentry and such. But I don't know if we'd ever really do this so much. It's basically up to the fire team leader. If they want to split up even further, the fire team leader can split you up into sentry.
What's my weight at? Oh, that's about what it was. Are they coming back in for landing yet?
Have you
yeah,
actually,
they're taking
Envoy, have you
slow
actually,
time.
Envoy, never seen that? When you pull out your rangefinders, you put it on your mouth.
Yeah, no, it's dumb.
Yep. Enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy armor logic, my dude.
May I ask a question? Why did Pharaoh leave again
you
halfway
can't.
through?
Because he's Pharaoh. Just saying.
He
does it
always
every
skips
op.
towards the end.
You do not have a spine, Envoy.
I'm just flexible, man.
I know, but trust me.
Why are you shooting that poor, not so innocent bird?
That's me. And then I get more shots, thanks.
We ain't shot you yet.
God, that looks like the most uncomfortable way to hold a rifle I've ever seen in my life.
No, it's
Pinning
better
your
than
arm
that.
to the ground while firing.
Let's
I
do
can
a,
beat that.
let's do a race.
This is the most uncomfortable way. Envoy,
All in this like Soviet Womble ended it. Bird dies.
Envoy, this is the
No,
most
no,
uncomfortable way to hold a
Fresher
rifle.
dies.
One job.
You had one job, you idiot.
Technically, Fresher dies because it's the crawler wins.
What'd you say, quick?
Yeah.
That this is the most uncomfortable way to hold a rifle.
Noble one, be advised, you had one
Can
fucking
concur.
No
job.
human being in real life can do that.
Proton.
Oh my
Unless you have a spine made of rubber.
god.
We need to.
Well,
Okay,
Jeez,
well,
this is
Spartan
this is
one
why
just-
genocides happen.
Spartan
Because
one
people
just start
that
giving
people that
up.
do
Paul,
that
are you
shouldn't be on
alive?
this earth.
Why did I get removed from squad? What the heck?
Yeah, just
Okay,
start,
suck.
start giving up with parachuts
Happens
and left
keep
them
pulling
all
down
down.
Alright,
Where to
everybody
get
go
up?
to the arsenal. Get a
Just
steerable
gotta pick your
parachute.
bags.
This is your transport vehicle when you're finished.
Noble one, can you repeat?
You're
your
gonna take that
last,
Halo
please?
parachute, Envoy?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Hey, he did say steerable parachute.
Yeah, like you need oxygen when you're jumping from
You're
18,000
supposed to be
feet,
in
my man.
the 45 to address Noble.
Doesn't even
Where is this fucking parachute?
Anyway, I'll give you the clear for takeoff in a moment. I'm going to host transport for ground troops. So
Where
wait
is
for my
that?
Signal.
At the top. Way up the
Bird.
top.
Like
What?
called
Sort
Paul,
by mod
so
or alphabet?
It's up by alphabet.
It's a COS mod.
Repeat your last
Yeah. It's because it's .cos parachute.
Ah, okay.
Okay, here's a quick rundown of your armaments. JDAMs, GBU-54 JDAMs, and GBU-12 paveways are guided bombs. They lock on to lasers, and they can be fired manually as well. Rockets are rockets. Gun is gun. Self-explanatory. Mavericks are laser-guided or, radar-guided, lock-on anti-tank missiles. APKWS are radar-guided or laser-guided Hydra rockets.
Not sure, I don't think you can breathe through that.
If you have any more doubts about your weaponry, message me on Steam. I'm gonna be addressing ground team now. Hey Paul, no sweat, bro. You pulled down a bit too fast. That's not a problem. You pulled down power a bit too quickly for the landing. Yeah, for your first time seriously flying that thing.
I don't know how you expect.
It's a big bird. Don't worry. It's first time handling.
I don't know, but I was told.
Paul,
Rod
dude.
told me to land it at 80 kilometers per hour.
That was
and,
my mistake. Yeah.
Like, so I was decreasing my power rate.
Alright, everybody, it's Martin. Everybody get out the vehicle. We're gonna have, we're gonna have, our pilot address us and tell us what we need to do.
Rod, but I'm taking controls again. They're not gonna be in the aircraft when I'm landing anyway.
Sweat, dude. No sweat. You fucked up once. I've fucked up many times. Okay.
It happens, man.
You're too many.
Yeah. Good thing it's a training though. I'll
Yeah.
make my C-130 flying then.
Okay, so I'm gonna change that standard and I'm gonna put it, I don't know, like 140, so you don't actually kill yourself when you're trying to land.
Yeah.
Because that was
80 standard is 8.
80 standard, dude. It's like you're stalling fucking runway.
Yeah, different planes have different stall speeds, so 80 kilometers an hour in a C-130 is probably not possible.
The 80 is like your standard, like how not to crash, but it's a C-130. Damn it! I should have thought of that.
It's way too fucking heavy to do that.
Right. So if you want me to pilot it,
No, I'll pilot. It's fine. They won't be there for the landing anyway.
Don't worry about
know
it.
what I fucked
Alright,
up anyway.
Proton, you want to give us a briefing on, how this is going to work?
damn, you guys have the vests and everything. Okay. Do we have any standardized drop zone or anything?
Negative, but basically...
I think there's a drop zone.
Basically,
Yeah,
all
there's
I know,
a drop zone.
all we're going to do here is, I'm going to be the last one out. Thrush is going to be the first one out. And everybody else in between is going to be, a second or so behind each other. But
So,
other than that, we just need
40
to let you... Do they have, like, a green light inside of the, like a red light and a green light inside of the C-130?
I think they do.
No.
Give you the call through ground radio that I have on my, like, I can give you
Alright.
the lights through short range.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, so
This is
basically,
it.
guys, when he calls for ready, everybody needs to be, ramps going down. You get ready to jump.
Envoy.
Calm
Envoy
down.
What's
30.
up?
The RHS C-130 has a system that has green lights, etc., etc. So, Bird, if you can find us a RHS C-130.
Can you walk in it though?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I know you can.
Okay, hold on, give me a second.
Do we have walkable moving objects?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then yes,
but
absolutely. you
that's
can.
in the mod pack.
But RHS is its own like walkable, movable object since C-130 anyway.
God, now I will fly it.
Yeah. It's a bit glitchy. Everybody will be teleporting around, but
Okay, so I actually initially made the drop zone in like the AO for Air Corps training, but if you guys want to put it to practice, right, I can hook you up.
All right.
For future, they can drop cars and everything, so it should be fine.
if anything, yeah, we could put a vehicle in the back of it with a crate in it.
It can drop a Bradley that's crewed.
It can. Oh, it can also drop Land
Full
Rovers,
eight-
everything else.
With it in it.
I don't think you can drop a Bradley.
But
just not
we
a
can
drop a
drop our
crate with
how much?
the
How many
backpacks
people
you
going to
need.
carry, and how many like Humvees or whatever
It
can
can
it carry?
carry
Two Humvees.
Humvees, two M113 APCs, about three crates full of anything.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the fix for us lacking backpacks.
Well,
I
backpack
guess.
on front mod works too, but yeah, that also does work.
And we can just stuff
I
one Land
love how
Rover
you
in
guys
there
have
and
the
walk out
vests
behind
and
it
the
because
masks
there's
and
still room
everything.
in the cargo variant.
You guys get parachutes as well? Yeah, yes
Yeah.
you do. Holy.
Yeah, it's a COS parachute. I
COS?
thought the
So-
camera was a glitch for a moment.
So basically, guys, what I'm thinking is we're going to drop, if we're going in and we need vehicles, we're just going to drop in, two Humvees with us. They're going to go out first, not last. After that, or if we don't need that, we'll just drop a crate with us.
Envoy?
Yep.
If there's two Humvees, we can't sit in it or be inside. We'll get glitched out of the aircraft in flight.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Wait, what?
You cannot be inside of the passenger seats while there is a cargo.
Oh, really? That's dumb.
Nope.
And also,
it
there's not
tends to
enough
fold
space
it
for
down.
all of us in it.
Well, not even a crate.
Nope.
That's bollocks.
It is bollocks, but you gotta live with it. Same way you gotta
Alright,
live with pole
well.
crashing. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna bully you.
Poor workhorse.
You can come
Okay,
back
well,
now.
There's 3 different variants over there. I don't know which one it is because I've searched up and knows
Okay.
all the variants.
You're looking for the C-130J that's located in.
I've got British American Marine Corps and a US AF.
USAF.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't okay.
USAF is RHS. I'll be able to identify it if you spawn it in. It should have like a different color scheme. Yep, there she is.
Everybody, bro, Thresher, you'd be the first person to jump out of a plane without a helmet.
Yeah, my helmet's it's in the fucking backpack. But...
Probably want to put that on when we're jumping out of planes, just for, if nothing else, the aesthetics of it.
It ain't gonna save you from
Did
anything.
you not
but...
be a very cool thing just for this? Flares, if you could have them on your body. Because why
You
not?
can place chem lights on your body.
Yeah, but it doesn't like
and
work like
iron
a flare.
strobes.
Actually, no, a smoke grenade. Can you do that?
You can't. No, you cannot attach a smoke grenade.
But you can hold it.
Yeah, you can also put an IR strobe.
I'm just saying because
But for night drops, I would say IR strobes or lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm also just thinking smoke grenades just because I'm a photo student and I like seeing stuff like that. Works
Yeah.
very well.
There's probably no good reason to jump out of a plane holding a smoke grenade.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is for... I'm an art student. It's one of those I can get a good screenshot. I'll take the opportunity.
No, because
I'll be right back.
No, stop.
What are
I
they
think
doing?
it'll be going out before you even jump out the plane.
Keep it level, because otherwise it'll hit the ground. Get inside the actual passenger seat.
Probably training him now to do it, but no.
Noble 2.
All right, guys. So whenever you see the red light, we're gonna be in first person in this thing, by the way. So whenever you see the red light, that means stand up and get up and get ready to jump. Get in your order. Whenever you see the green light, then start
by
jumping.
the way, Envoy, could we do a Jeep with a parachute and all of us in it?
No.
Why?
It won't work.
Crash is just gonna blow up.
Yeah. If if it doesn't land on semi-flat terrain, it's hard to get back and it'll continue rolling down the hill. So if nobody's in driver, they can't stop it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We need to be inside of the Jeep on slap, like when it jumps.
It's one thing for an APC, man. No, I'd rather just Halo in. We're not going to be really needing vehicles if we're Haloing somewhere anyway, so...
Yeah.
Envoy.
Yeah.
Do you want to set, what do you call it, 6 clicks up? Or what? How high?
Yeah, we want a high
us-
altitude, for sure.
Alright, 6
Above
clicks.
AA range.
Alright,
I'm just
so...
gonna do this.
Make it 12.
Copy that. You're clear.
Slow?
Also,
Alright.
if we're Haloing, guys, we actually need to get altimeter watches.
Thank you.
Yeah, but...
Even Envoy forgot his. What was that noise?
I was going to say that... No, right. I was going to say that
I
the
just hear
green
the
light,
jet.
red light...
He wants a screenshot.
Damn, it took him 7 hours to take off.
Red light, green light works, so...
Where can you find
Fun.
Watch.
that thing?
What
Yeah,
are,
altimeter
what are we
watch is
grabbing?
something
IR
fine.
strobe or light or what?
Okay.
So you can see
Envoy.
there, guys, you have your altitude, and you can see your vertical speed as well.
Doors and shit, and it gets fucking red lights and green lights. I love it already. Hey, where's the ground team?
Alright, guys, so basically, we're gonna try to open our parachutes at 500 meters.
Birdie. Spawn unmanned targets at AO Sulul. So I can give Edith some orders.
Well, no, not there because that's when they're dropping.
No, they're dropping a drop zone Yankee.
Yeah, but it's nearby. I'd rather not have
That's literally basically right next door.
Designating a different target.
He can make his own. Just make sure he makes it side chat. Under pressure, just don't move a second.
I'm not fiddling with the fucking ramp, goddammit. I do it.
I just looked into the new AO called AO.
Speak English, stop acting like an idiot.
Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
This is
What?
actual to Noble 2, how copy?
Wait, stop being dumb fuck.
Alright, Spartan. I marked on your maps. We have rendezvous point Alpha. Really, all you have to do is land in the drop zone, but after that, you will rendezvous at the compound that I marked.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Break. Be advised, targets have not spawned there yet. I will notify you when you are clear to engage targets. Get
Birdie.
used to your different weaponry.
Yes.
Can I move now?
Noble 02 copies out.
He stole your loadout.
Ah.
Because I'm gonna sit there and
Paul,
I'll
plane's
massive
working?
you
Oh yeah,
jumping.
there you are.
We all
Check
got
out the
sucked out
system,
as soon
check
as the
your
door
flaps
opened.
and
That's not a good
stabs.
day.
That? Oh my god, this tank raid spawn looks so ugly.
What?
So I'm just looking at Russian vehicles and find the ugliest tank there is.
What? Sorry?
But I'm not gonna lie, dude. This freaking parachute is freaking legit.
Okay,
It's got the
yeah.
oxygen and everything on it.
Copy.
It's got the flotation
Right.
device if you fall in the
Can
water.
you see my oxygen bottle is fucked up though?
Where?
How so?
Sorry to interrupt, but is this
Look
the
at it.
ugliest tank or BMP you've ever
Don't
seen?
see what you're talking
leads
about.
straight
Oh,
to your
PRP.
regulator, so no,
oh
it
yeah,
doesn't.
the PRP.
Yeah,
I knew
but
you were
it's-
gonna call it
it's like-
ugly. I love it
It
personally.
looks like I
It's ugly.
throw it in a rock or something.
Ugly duck.
That's the recon one.
It looks fine. That it
A
looks.
mortar.
All it
Exactly.
does is it's quite
That's
literally.
a flagger.
Noble 02. Do you hang on?
It's in a camo
copy.
sling, so it doesn't come detached.
Yeah, that's not
Perfectly
actually
fine.
metal.
Okay,
that's
be
just
advised,
fabric
targets
surrounding
have
it.
been
Thresher.
spawned at AO
Uh,
CAS.
yeah,
You are
where the
clear
fuck's the
to
camelback?
fangs out on all targets with any
Camelback.
weaponry. Of course, don't hit them with
Yeah,
AA
for
missiles or
hydration.
ground targets, but self-explanatory.
1 second, guys. I'm gonna
Those,
head off for
that's
just
on
a
your
second.
vest, I believe. I think I have one on mine. No, I don't.
Okay. No Searcher's doing his own thing. No 01 is C130J.
Okay.
Keep the ramp leveled, buddy. We're gonna
Can we get
throw 'em
moving?
in.
Is it just me or does it look like the oxygen regulator?
Workhorse, are we clear?
Yep, we're clear.
Copy. Birdie, are we clear?
Yeah.
For engine.
Convoy.
Doors open, systems
Prepare
on,
for
let's get
death.
this done.
I'm gonna be doing this for the honor of your emperor.
Okay, guys, mount up.
We're gonna have to wait for Envoy. He's a bit. He went AFK.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting Battlefield 3
I got
vibes from this.
20 minutes, guys.
Are
You
they
have
not
to use
sitting
enhanced
down?
movement to get up here, but you get up here.
Does someone just have a
Are you guys
bleeping
not
noise?
sitting down?
Like their fucking sensor.
That's me.
No, that
Rich.
was the long range radio.
That's my battery. I'm recharging myself.
Folks, you need to go to the small door on the right or left.
Let's see if
sit
actually.
down.
Okay, yep. Just making sure that door works.
I'm just gonna go sit in the back then because I'm watching you.
Be advised, are you sure you want to stand up and not actually go into the passenger seat?
No, all y'all need to sit in the passenger seat until you get the light.
To enter the passenger seat, you need to go close to one of the open crew doors and enter as passenger.
Over here on the left hand.
No, on the back end, right or left, they're open. That's how you get into passenger seat.
Well.
As soon as we get out, though.
Oh, who's this guy?
Spartan.
Oh, hi. Oh, hey.
As soon as you get out.
Spartan, notify us when you are ready for liftoff.
Okay, how do we stand up then?
You can't.
You are
Is
not
that
the real
glitch?
Slim Shady.
How the fuck do I jump then?
You eject.
Yep.
You have to.
Stop opening the ramp, please.
Stop
Are we keeping
it.
it level?
Bro, we're taking off. We're not gonna have the ramp.
Oh, well, why are they complaining that? What?
Don't. No, you heard it wrong.
We
Don't
can't
worry, just
even
keep it-
use the ramp, so it doesn't fucking matter. It throws us out the crew doors.
Spartan actual,
okay,
are we clear?
Alright, 1 second, actually, guys. Alright, so if we can't stand up, if this thing goes up, if we're in the passenger seats.
No, we can't.
Alright, well, let's just stand up then. Sorry.
It will kick you out.
Alright, everybody get in here.
Oh, lovely. You're all gonna die.
Want us to stand up or sit down?
Hey,
Stand
Birdie,
up, you need to stand up.
You gonna chill with us here?
I'm enjoying sitting at the front with work. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Hands movement isn't
So all
working.
systems are
God
checked.
damn it. The one time I need enhanced
Center
movement
ramp
to work.
is open. Controls are given flaps all the way down. We're gonna be taking off from runway 6. That is an eastern approach.
Oh, God.
So you'll have to turn left.
That's fucking giant.
Yeah,
Back of
stay
the
away
plane.
from the walls, Envoy. They're not exactly gonna stop you from falling out.
We clear?
Negative.
Yeah,
wait,
close the ramp.
Okay.
Are you guys not gonna stand up?
Okay.
Alright.
We're gonna stand up because you can't
Everybody
stand up.
here?
Aircraft's in front.
Alright, everybody shut up.
Alright.
So guys, we're gonna expedite this. We're gonna do one jump from the C-130 and we're gonna get picked up by a helicopter and we're gonna fast route back into base and that'll be it. Because I gotta go.
Are we clear?
Yeah, I gotta go as well when we get done with this.
On. Runway 6. That is to say, eastern approach. Turn left. Okay.
Oh, God.
Who's that still sitting on the...
I think that's Bird.
I just fell out of the plane. Hello?
Wait,
Hello?
we got a malfunction.
Pressure's down.
Pressure is not.
I just phased through the floor of the plane.
Yeah, you need to get in as passenger. If you can't eject, you'll have to find another way. You are supposed to be able to eject.
Someone's dead.
It works normally. It's fucking goddamn it.
It doesn't work now. You have
Yes,
to
it
get in.
does.
What do you
I
mean?
know it does.
Someone's dead.
You know,
I was standing here and I never fucking fell.
Pressure's dead.
I'm healing him. Give me a second.
God, guys, we need to do this quicker. Can you eject from the passenger seat?
Yes, you can eject.
Then do it like that. What's the problem?
Problem is realism.
Pressure like in the arm once.
Alright, everybody, just ride in the back. It's a lost cause. I'm sorry.
Right in the back. If you can't eject, let's not waste time on a
Okay, no,
stupid
someone
bug.
needs to hop out and just shoot Thresher once because he's dead and not able
You can
to
respawn.
I'll take care of it.
Just shoot him.
No,
once.
just let him respawn. You can do it through the menu.
No, I was not respawning, so I have to heal him. He's glitched healed.
Oh.
If you shoot him once, it resets him, then I can heal him. And he's back to full health like now. And here he is.
Spartan Actual, are you able to eject from that seat?
Yeah, we can eject. That was
Copy.
never the question, man. It was just...
You're trying to walk eject.
I handle the doors, Paul.
Ah, fine. Here you go. Handle them then.
Alright, where's the lights?
There.
The lights will engage when the engine is on, so that is right now. You should see a red light.
Yep.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
is
see
it?
it. Where is it?
It's on the right side of the plane, looks like a red circle.
If not all the parties can see the red light, I'll simply give you the lights manually. How
Okay,
come?
I can see it. Yeah. Look at the framing by the doors.
Yeah, I
you can
think
see
we
the
see it.
lights.
Oh, that.
Whoever touched on the light, stop.
Whoever's touching the lights needs to stop. Pilot, you're gonna have to give us a radio call whenever we're getting ready to drop, and then as soon as you're ready for us to drop, just hit the green light.
Copy that. I'll notify you.
Our jump order still stands, guys. Just jump. Thresher's going first, and then we'll figure it out from then. There'll be 1 second between each jump. I want you jumping second to last before me. And we'll try to follow each other in.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody deploy your parachute at 500 meters. To look at your watch, hit O, and it'll open it. You can see your altitude as the middle number between above the time and below your vertical speed. Your vertical speed is how fast you're going up or down, obviously. So once that hits 500, that number hits 500 when we're falling, you deploy that parachute.
You can also double tap it to keep it up there permanently.
How do you deploy a parachute though?
Scroll wheel.
Oh, with that.
To confirm and for V1 there.
Stop turning.
Yeah, pilots, bear in mind we don't have G6.
Jesus Christ, dude, that was an unusual attitude. Alright, the goal of this pilot is to not pull any G's, like at all. Shallow turns.
Okay, get ready. Red light, wait one.
How high are we?
500.
No, I don't want you flying at 500, we're opening our parachutes at 500.
Okay, right, so what altitude should we do it at?
High altitude. That's what Halo stands for, high altitude, low opening.
Be advised, Halo is 15 kilometers. Should we just do it at like 3 or 4?
Well, yeah, I'll simulate it at like 5 kilometers for now. But I guess Thrasher wants 6.
Plans for a bit.
I was confused as hell why we were so low.
Okay.
Thrasher just said 6 clicks.
Doesn't matter. We're not gonna get 6 clicks in this big ass school bus.
You know, I'm going to their frequency.
Hey, Thrasher!
Yeah, what's up, man?
Rod told me to drop you guys off at 500!
No,
He misheard. No, but Rod literally told me...
They are popping parachutes at 500. We are going to be up at least minimum 3 clicks.
He literally told me 500!
Down. Calm down.
It's fine, dude. It's cool.
Alright.
It was a misunderstanding.
Just a misunderstanding. Yeah, like, okay. You're going to want to not pull any G.
You'll be in this damn thing for a while. This is an extreme angle of climb, oh my god. Well, we are going 400, and we are very slowing down. Don't worry. It's a perfect angle.
Don't worry, he said, and then he crashed.
Hey, let's stop abusing the man. He's doing his best.
I know, and I love everything, you know.
Like, Thresher, you want your altitude? No, he's telling you your current altitude. Thresher, it doesn't matter. We'll get there when we get there. Alright, well, 6 clicks, that's fine. I'm gonna switch frequencies now, so I can continue doing my shadow, alright?
Okay,
Is it you who's got the black helmet who looks like he's knocked out? There's somebody back there who's wearing a black helmet. Well,
You can move inside, what do you mean? Look, scroll, you can move inside.
Hey, it says that I can hit a scroll wheel and I can move inside. I can move around inside the plane. once we get to our altitude, you just get, once you say, ready up, Proton, just, we'll move around inside. It needs to be level. It needs to be level flight. And then after that you can open the ramp, and once green goes, we'll jump. Proton, did you hear that?
I got that. Paul, what's your frequency? I can't hear you.
310. Alright, we're at 6,000 meters.
Don't pull any G's. Don't make this a hard trip. You're doing good. Don't make it any steeper.
Alright, get the ramp once you're ready. I'm gonna straighten this thing down.
There goes Envoy.
Is
Envoy. Can we stand up without getting flung out of the plane? Bird. Bird is the word.
Pull up, Paul.
Yeah, we'll do. Goes right. Envoy jumps out. You jumped into the ocean.
We need to go.
I think it's easy. Is anybody selling comms?
Pilot Street. What the fuck is the two guys think to be doing? Pilot Street.
Full communications on pilots. Okay, continue your maneuvers. We get straight in and out. Hey! Don't G.
Rock, keep going.
Birdie.
Anyone on comms?
Yep, I'm below you, I believe.
Copy.
Hello? You folks hear me?
Yeah.
What's
Nice.
drop look like?
Any of you in the ocean?
Nope, we're landing on the RV.
Successful. Okay, we're pulling out. Good luck out there. Noble is switching to 309.
Land on the outside of the compound.
I fucking glitched. Like, I walked inside the plane and I got stuck.
Are you actually kidding? I landed on a tree that wasn't there. Medic!
The parachutes are glitched. They will make you land on the parachute.
this is where they are. It's being glitched everyone. Don't worry about it.
Alright, buddy.
Fine.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna guess that one doesn't work because it seemed when I tried to stand up in it, I got locked in position and killed.
I got locked up on a position, but
They let me move inside, John.
teleported.
Yeah,
there
my
where
job
I
went
was.
perfectly.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna
same.
have to use
Apart
the
from
other-
landing, of course.
the other
Yeah,
ones.
we need to just eject from the seats.
Yeah,
That's
that's what we
the
can
only
do.
way.
I'm
So
gonna
who-
heal.
I fucking finally fixed it.
Really?
Well, I think so anyway. It's been
Yeah,
going
Barry,
for
we
10
need some
minutes
juice
now
seals.
without breaking.
Okay. Well,
Cheerio.
I believe we are done here because Envoy, Red Cell, and Pharaoh already left.
Yeah, Farron just went halfway through without even.
And Red Cell just left, and Envoy told me that he needs to go.
Did I do good?
Yeah, he's going to his grandparents to bowl.
Yeah, Red
Go
Cell.
with him.
Did I do good?
Yeah, Red Cell.
Back to the blue one.
So,
Ew.
what?
Ew.
No
Blue one,
zipline?
ew, green one.
Or fast lining even?
I prefer the green one more.
Well, that went to
That
sea,
one?
so
Green one?
we need a plane first.
I really can't believe Farron.
No, fast lining out of the chopper, I'm guessing.
Crush it.
Fast
Hold on,
open, yeah.
Before we continue, can just someone in the region, can people check the GSEC Steam and just confirm Farrow is online?
You
Unless
might
I'm
have
just
just left it online, dude.
Well, no, you'll see. He's for me.
Playing
he's
Gary's
playing a
No,
game.
he's Gary's not, and Gary's not in.
Oh, I
When-
see him. Oh,
when
what
you
an
check
idiot.
He said he had
Training's
to go
not
'cause-
technically finished till 10, so leaving before 10 is technically leaving the training.
He actually said, "Oh, I've got something to do, so I'm gonna go," and he just poofed.
Hey, don't look at me, Birdie. I called it.
Yeah, I said as well. Farrow seems to have the reputation of just to go poof.
Pharaoh is saying that my cousin
Yeah,
is
that's what
at
he
mine
said.
and wanted to play it.
I've never even heard him having. Okay.
He has cousins?
You alright, Mac?
Teleport pole back
Yeah,
to base. by
just
the way.
haven't played a lot of Arma today because fucking TS was pissing me off.
Yeah, if you take the poll, by the way, you should go.
It might have been your RHS messing it up because apparently lots of people are having RHS issues with TFR.
Maybe.
Okay.
By the way, Fresher, I'll let you sort out the map till you're all sorted with all the course vehicles. Well, of
I
course,
can't hear you.
you've got to add the trucks in. You've got to add all that for the air core.
Yeah, no, but before that, I need to do something with Mac.
Yeah, so I'll keep.
When training's over.
I'll keep this map up until you've finished all that stuff. Okay? There's no rush.
Yeah.
It
Can
needs
you
map work.
can you send me the message?
Where's Envoy?
Of all the stuff.
Envoy's still parsing, I think.
Well, I need to add the hemi trucks and.
Hold on, then give a second. Yeah.
I thought Envoy had to go, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me that he needs to go, and I'm pretty sure he got so fucking pissed about not getting back to the plane, so he just DC'd.
Yeah.
Because he's not playing anymore.
No, I think he has to go
I
at some
totally
point.
understand that. The fuck this fucking backpack?
Have you seen, when you parachute with it, it changes into a steerable backpack.
Oh,
but it's
give me a
reversed.
second.
Yeah, what's up?
Just look up above for a couple seconds.
Looking up above. Oh, it's
Who?
a bird. The bird. That's far. There we go.
Holy shit, I'm going deaf as shit. And I don't even have earplugs because I don't have my fucking backpack.
Oh.
Stop it! See you guys.
Oh. Let it go.
Bacon, pancakes, and maple syrup, which is Canadian, but it's actually American. Hoorah! And I'm about. And the ship's closing.
That's what happened to me.
Hoorah! I landed. Yeah, you can't use those fancy parachutes. You have to use these ones.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Did you just try to hit me in the headphone? No. I am your clone in this scenario. No.
There you
I'll just test Russia's gun actually.
go. Shove your legs, god damn it.
Prisoner of war, hands up, now. Same with you, sir. Hands up. 5 seconds to comply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? Do it.
What do you want me to pick him up?
Yeah, go pick him up, Valley.
Did they tell me to?
Well, everything kind of went to shit after the paradrop. First off, the paradrop itself was fine. When we landed, we practically died. And after that, I was asking, like, are we going to do some that fucking drop line thingy from a chopper? And then people were like, so no. Oh no, I don't think I was there actually.
Oh, Dewit, no. What happens is when you eject, it automatically explodes.
Really?
I didn't crash, I ejected and it blew up by itself. Don't worry about it. Air Corps stuff.
What, Jay?
We were testing the ejection seat to see if it had a parachute.
Did it?
It did. That's why I'm alive.
I mean, the chair would have had a parachute on it.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys had some fun with the start of the pattern drop.
Yeah, we did.
I think we did all right.
Yeah, it's just a bit of the communication, and then some reason parachutes we had on.
They were bugged. Yes.
Yeah.
So, how did it go? Well, training.
Technically died.
Technically, it went well.
And there's my haul of the day, so I'm happy.
Mentally.
Oh, mentally, I'm dead from the beginning.
Hmm? Well, I died in it, and I went AFK because someone was at my door.
Oh, okay. That's no biggie.
Plus,
Quick fade.
Yeah.
Did you go up to corporal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other time?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no point in me having everything like twice, is there?
I just realized. Hold on.
Yeah, just type your own name to it, and you have the tags here automatically.
There we go. Smooth as a baby's bottom.
And no, Dewit, did you go to corporal? Or lance corporal?
Dewit, hold on. What ranks do it?
He's PFC, but I think he went Lance Corporal.
Yeah, I believe too.
Yeah, if you're PFC, yeah, you're Lance Corporal.
I think it was only me that jumped a couple of ranks.
Yeah, you were one of the bigger ones.
I need to do something with Matt, but he's not fucking. Oh, why so hard?
Yeah, he doesn't do it. You only need your own names. So.
Yeah, training's over.
Training is over and get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to get the mod. I'll link it to the GSEC group chat later.
Yeah, put it in the group chat.
Yeah, also, Thresher might want to give Workhorse's actual rank thingy. I think it's in his own name.
I don't believe we have that actually.
No, we don't.
We don't have Flight Sergeant.
No, that's
No,
right.
yes, we have.
We do have Flight
There you
Sergeant.
go.
Oh, there you go.
I need to discuss with some mods, but this is so fucking.
I don't know what to do now. I may either go play Endless Space again or videos. Do it. You can come join us in Endless Space. Come on.
I'm flying helicopters.
Edis, Paul.
Yeah, I'm quickly gonna run an errand, but then
You
I'm
guys do
gonna
your
be
whatever. I'm out of the server. Feel free to shoot anything. To be honest.
Pardon? Pardon work?
I need to run an errand, but then I'm game for some more Endless Space.
Okay.
It probably is, but anyhow, let's do it.
Once it reaches 10, I will close the server down because I need to work on getting the mods all in.
Yeah.
And then I
Alright.
need to test my map beforehand because I also need to update it. What did you get fresh, let's see? Oh, yeah, what have we got one?
But isn't Edis a pilot? Helicopters.
Nah, pilots don't need it. Just the ground team. Because with this mod, you can put your backpack on your chest, and you can put parachute on your back. So when you land, you can just put the backpack on your back again. You know what I mean?
Yep. Right, well, I'm quickly gonna run that errand, so I'll be back in like 20 minutes odd, maybe more.
Wait, so what's the actual difference between a Nighthawk and a Black Hawk? Anyone know? Yeah. Hi, stream. Thank you for coming. I guess it wasn't the best of streams today, but yeah, it's alright. Everyone have a good day, have a good night, everybody have fun. My name is Victor, and I'll see you later, boys.